Good evening and welcome to the 5 Show. I'm here to help you chase your Monday blues away. Yaz is not here, but that's okay because I have K-pop superstar Jessica Jung joining me here in the studio tonight. And because she's here, you see, I decided to do my hair up. You know, it's a bit different, right? Do you like it? It's called a pompadour, named after the mistress of King Louis XV. And it's all the rage these days. And we visit one young barber who's helping to shape all these newfangled hairdos. Let's take a look.
It's not just women now who enjoy the occasional pampering trip to the saloon. 2015 has seen a surge in boutique barbershops catering only to men. Deep Cuts is one such special-themed barbershop with its very own unique style. A throwback to the 50s hairstyle made famous by none other than the king of rock and roll, Elvis Presley.
Hi, hello there.
Hello, hi Buzz.
Hi, hello. I'm the founder and also the barber of Deep Cuts, and welcome to the attic, man.
I know, I had to walk up many flights of stairs just to get here. I'm really tired now. I really need to sit down.
Yeah, of course.
Fuzz, you're only 22. How did you start up your own business?
Ever since I was young, I wanted to be doing my own thing. I like to do something that I feel that I can make people happy. What I'm trying doing here is actually to cultivate a culture whereby men actually can get a haircut and know how to get to groom themselves, and then they know what's the right product to use, and then when they leave the chair, they leave happy. I started off outside my girlfriend's house. She's staying in a level 1 unit, so it's totally makeshift, DIY, old school kind of a setup, which everyone was fond of it actually, and that's my humble beginnings.
From a ground floor balcony, you've moved to a more permanent space. You're right here in an attic.
Yes.
You've literally climbed the ladder.
Yes, correct.
And you've made this place look really, really good. Can I have a look around?
Yeah, of course, definitely.
How did you come up with this style?
The whole outlook of the shop, I want it to be like really minimalistic kind of look. So it's like really simple. At the same time, we have like a certain kind of style.
Oh my goodness, I just realized that there's skateboards.
It's really skateboards. Actually donated by a client of mine. He was a pro skater and he didn't want to use his board, so we use it for our workstation.
Each workstation has a story.
Kind of.
That's why it's called Deep
Cuts.
It's very deep. It looks like we've got some customers here, so let's go chat with them. Why did you choose this place?
I was recommended by a friend.
Okay. You've never gone back to your previous barber or hairdresser since?
No.
And why not?
Service here is very good. He shares his life experience with me. And even though it's through a haircut, but you know, it's a very heartful conversation with him.
All this talk about haircuts has made my hair grow longer.
Yes.
I think I should have one.
Yes, precisely. Basically what we're going for today is actually a comb over. Yeah. So what's a comb over? It's actually a mini contour or mini pompadour, what I would say. Yeah. So
Okay.
yeah, actually with regards with whatever your hair is right now, I can make you look more classy with it.
That is very important because, as you know, I'm the best looking guy on the 5 Show.
Yes, I believe so too.
Oh, thank you very much
And
for speaking the truth. Okay, cool. Well, I'm gonna get my deep cut right now, and I'll see you guys later. Right, so what I try to do is, do this myself today. I know I'm supposed to shave the sides off, but I didn't, I'm filming the news. I can't have Esmond one more pay, with shave sides here. Too hip for him. But anyway, I'm all dressed up. My hair's all done up. To welcome our very special guest for tonight, Jessica Jung. Hello, Jessica. Very warm welcome to 5 Show Studio. Please take a seat. Well, here we go. Welcome to Singapore.
Thank you.
So, how often have you been here?
I've been here multiple times. It's not my first, and I really love it here. It's very beautiful.
So, what have you seen in these 2 days?
Well, I haven't really been out and about, and but I love food, so I had to try the Singapore chili crab. Yeah, so I had a feast with my staff. Yeah.
Chili, I love chili crab as well because food is a really, big deal here in Singapore. Have you tried pepper crab?
Yes, I had that too.
What are your favorite Singapore dishes?
Singapore dishes? I'm not really familiar with it, except for chili crab. So would you want to introduce any?
Have you tried laksa?
Laksa.
Okay, laksa is noodles in this like coconut broth thing.
Okay.
With like curry leaves and all that, and it is just amazing. I think I have to introduce laksa to you.
Wait. I think I tried bakote.
Bakute?
Yeah?
Yes.
I tried that yesterday.
Oh, okay, what did you think of it?
It was nice. It's like it's pepper based. I think it's pepper based with pork.
Yep.
And it's a very nice soup. So it kind of reminded me of some Korean food as well.
Well, for bakute, there are two different types of soups. One is pepper-based, which is, I guess, the one you tried. There's another one with more herbs in it. So, yeah, it tastes a bit different. Maybe a bit more like the ginseng chicken thing that you have.
Samgyetang.
Yeah. Well, how do you say it?
You call it samgyetang.
Samgyetang.
네.
So since we're on the subject of food, our 5-show reporter Joachim Gomez visits the Malay Heritage Center as they prepare for a feast for not 6, not 16, but 60 people. Check it out.
When I go for a meal, I choose a piece of meat, some vegetables, and rice so that I have a balanced meal. And you may notice it's artistically arranged. But when it comes to a feast, and dishes are aplenty, and 60 people sit down all at once to have a meal on banana leaf, is that considered art? Issa is a conceptual artist who believes a large-scale meal to feed 60 can be art. His preparation leading up to this banquet and the meal itself is his way of celebrating diversity. To top this, the recipe is 400 years old and he is preparing it from memory.
I met this old lady who shared the recipe and the story with us of the war happening long time ago, because we are talking about Lankasuka and the war between Lankasuka and Siam, and then she started talking about this recipe called nasi gunung.
Nasi gunung is also known as mountain rice. Now this feast is tradition from the ancient kingdom in North Malay Peninsula known as Lankasuka. Issa has been planning this meal for months. The past few days, he and his team who came in specially from Malaysia have been cooking up a storm. When the Malay Heritage Center announced the meal as part of the festivities for Art Week, immediately 60 places were snapped up. I'm lucky to be here to be able to partake of this historic feast.
We are inviting audience to take part in the Nasi Gunung feast, and before that, that's actually preceded by a workshop where he will take a select group and they will help him with the preparation of what is essentially a banquet. There's plating and there is a specific arrangement of the dishes. Now, of course, to a layperson, they might think that this isn't exactly art, it's cooking, it's eating. But if we think about it, what does art do? It's creating a space where perhaps people can take some time to think about certain issues or reflect upon circumstances or society or even the human condition. And I think for Issa, that very much characterizes his artistic practice, because all of it is centered around human interaction.
What's fascinating about it, besides the variety of ingredients and assortment of tastes, is how the dishes are placed. This is a great feast, but from a different angle, it's actually a map. Now, the rice is a mountain, the vegetables you see here is actually the jungle, and the coconut husk is the coast of the island. Now, after discussing all these military tactics, what do? They eat the meal to prevent it from being leaked out, and it's all kept inside here. From the special batik tablecloth to the carefully cut banana leaf and selection of each complementing dish, it is a labor of love and literally a melting pot of cultures which is going to make this meal uniquely Singaporean.
I think Joachim was very selfish to not invite the both of us there to feast with him, you know. But that's the thing about Singapore food, right? You know, it's a mixture of different cultures. It's like rojak, which is actually a salad.
Rojak.
But rojak means like it's all sort of like combined and mixed together. And we have prepared a tiny feast for you, Jessica, later on in the show. So I hope you will enjoy it. And also, Jessica will be telling us all about her fashion line. We'll see you after the break. Welcome back to the 5 Show. Joining me tonight is a very, very, very special guest, Jessica Jung. Hi, Jessica. Welcome back.
Hello.
Okay, so now we know you're in Singapore to talk about your fashion label that you started last year.
Yes.
Right? And it's
Yes.
called Blanc and Eclair. So who or what inspired you to do it?
Well, my biggest inspiration is definitely my mother. She's very elegant and very classy, and I always wanted to be like her when I grew up. And another big inspiration is traveling, because I love traveling, and I love to experience different cultures and the colors that they use, and I love people watching, so that's where I get most of my inspiration.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, but what does Blanc and Eclair mean?
Well, blanc, as you know, means white.
Yeah.
And eclair, it comes from a Latin root word,
Okay.
clara,
Okay.
and it means clarity and brightness. So it's white and clear and brightness.
Right.
Because our aesthetic is modern classic and very, classic and basic.
Okay. Because, I mean, I was thinking, I'm not sure if you at home were thinking that too, because I thought eclair was, you know, the French dessert.
Yes, a lot of people actually ask me.
So, you know, like white and sweet. You know, that kind
makes
of
sense too,
works
right?
too. Yeah. But, I mean, you're also collaborating with a local fashion boutique called Surrender.
Surrender.
Hi, Surrender. So tell us more about that.
Surrender is a leader in fashion, and I admire their sense of style. So it was very easy for us to collaborate, and it made sense for us to work together. Yeah.
Well, what did you see in them, and how did it all sort of come about?
The thing is, I was a customer there. When I come to Singapore, I always go to their store and check out what they have. And I always wanted Blanc and Eclair to be in that store. So
Right. Okay. Well, I guess that's how the best collaborations, partnerships happen, right?
Right.
You know, that you're actually like personally involved and personally like passionate about
Yes,
it.
yes.
Yeah, it's not just like some marketing thing or anything like that. And, you know, we all go through different stages in our lives. You know, we move on to things and stuff like that. So I heard that you wanted to pursue an education in design.
fashion and design.
Fashion and design. And so are you thinking of going towards that as well at some point in time?
Yes, definitely I do want to. It's one of my dreams and always been. And yeah, maybe in the near future.
Any like particular schools you're looking at or whatever? Or
No, that's yeah.
You
There's a
haven't-
wish list,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
you know, I'll keep it to myself.
Okay. Tell us more about your denim line.
My denim line.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I really love denim, and I wear it every day. I usually don't wear skirts. I'm
Oh, okay.
always in like skinny jeans or, you know, boyfriend jeans. And I wanted to make Blanc and Eclair's denim something that everyone can wear every day, very comfy, with very nice fit. And it took a while for me to develop it, but yeah.
Well, why did it take a while?
Because, you know, denim is all about fit.
Yeah.
And especially Asian fit, because
Yeah.
Yeah,
No. I mean, you go shopping in America or in Europe,
It's
and
just long.
yeah, things are just like so huge. You feel like a pole, you know, and
I
the clothes sort of
know.
like hang off that way. Right?
yeah, and then it's for women as well. And that goes, yeah, same goes for the women. So I wanted to make it the perfect Asian fit.
Yep.
And yeah, something very easy to wear every day. Yeah.
Cool. So when can people expect to see the line in Singapore?
Well, it's currently in Surrender.
Okay.
Yeah.
So to surrender to Jessica's denim line, you have to go to Surrender. Well, we still have more to talk about with Jessica, and she gets to try some local delights. Also, we check out a car that was made using a 3D printer. We'll see you later on the 5 Show. Okay, welcome back to the 5 Show. We've got Jessica Jung in the house. Now, let's talk about cars, baby. Okay, do you have a dream car, Jessica?
A dream car. I'm not really a car fan, but I mean, I always thought, you know, driving some kind of sports car would be cool because I do relieve stress by driving.
Oh.
Yeah.
So you're quite a speed demon, are you?
I like to.
Yeah? Well, what about eco cars? Have you ever thought of getting one?
I thought it was really cool, but I never really thought of getting one.
Yeah.
I'm not really familiar with it.
Yeah, well, same here actually. I mean, I'm about to get a new car, and I was thinking of getting one that will be that will consume far less fuel, you know, than usual. You know, far more efficient. But I've also heard of this eco car that was made entirely from a 3D printer. I don't know whether it moves or not. I'm not quite sure, but
Okay.
Let's check it out.
2 cars, 3 drivers. Tonight, Ilmi steers a car. Shui attempts to look super cool while I get stuck. Slick, ultra stylish, and batteries are included. These eco cars could very well be the cars of the future. NTU student teams have been building eco cars and taking part in the Shell Eco Marathon for the past 6 years. This cool Venture 9 came out tops in the prototype category, beating 110 other teams in technical innovation and safety.
I can't even fit in this. It's like I'm gammed up and this thing is built for proto wagons, you understand? What's going on here? So we've all heard of 3D printing technology, but have you ever heard of a 3D printed car?
This year, the NTU team pushed technology to the limit by building Singapore's and probably Asia's first 3D printed concept car.
Nowadays, 3D printer, they are actually printing small parts, and we want to see whether it's possible to make a big product out of a small 3D printer. And what we actually did is we print 150 pieces of this and patch them up together just like Lego.
The Venture 8 is the largest assembly of 3D printed parts being glued together.
Now, what you're holding is called the acrylonitrile butadiene styrene. Say that 10 times very fast. Why this material?
It is very lightweight, and the shell is 1 mm thick, yet it is strong to withstand the load of the vehicle as well as the driver.
What's going to happen now is we're going to go for 2 rounds, non-stop. I'm actually liking it. Eco-friendly, doesn't give out smoke emission as well. So yeah.
Apparently this thing can go as fast as 60 kilometers per hour. And what I like about this is actually the steering wheel is in the central, so you don't feel as if you're drifting to right or left. If the car was a singer on the final one, I'll put it through to the grand finals immediately. Yes, for me.
I think you talk too much, bro. The walkie-talkie was very noisy.
You see how you actually enter the car? It's kind of unglammed. Man. Hey, that's an eco-friendly car. Why are you being unfriendly?
Poor Joachim. He also had to wear that thing. It's not a good look at all, right? I don't think I wouldn't want to do the rest of the show like this. Wait, maybe in a few years' time we'll be seeing more 3D printed cars. But for now, let's check out this spread right here. We've got some lovely local dishes prepared just for you, Jessica. Okay, let me tell you what we have here. Okay, we have carrot cake.
Carrot cake.
Not the dessert type, okay?
Oh.
It's and also we have samosa, which should have potato in it, and also curry puff. Yep. And then here we have, you know, earlier I spoke about laksa.
Laksa, yeah.
Yep, like the coconut broth kind of
Yes.
thing. Okay, so there are different types of laksa. This one's like the more like Chinese style one. It's with yong tau fu, which is like fish cake and bitter gourd, and then there's noodles in there, vegetables, tofu. And then we have the desserts over here, the sweet stuff, soya bean, and also pandan Swiss roll.
Pandan Swiss roll.
So would you like to try any of the, how would you like to start? I guess I'd recommend these snacks first.
Okay.
And you can tell us what you think.
some?
Oh, thank you very much. You can tell us what you think of our local delights.
These are all local food.
Yeah. Well, they all have different influences. There's like, you know, the Indian influence, the Malay influence, and, okay. You going for that? I'll go for this bit then.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah?
That was for you.
Thank you. This one is, it's, oh no, it's got sardine in it. You like sardine?
Yeah.
Yeah? Yeah? Yeah, can I feed you? I haven't touched it yet. There we. Yeah, I'm gonna try a bit. I'm gonna try a bit here. Do you want to try the laksa? Yeah, because we've got such a buffet here. I think this laksa is quite. You can try the broth maybe. It's a bit easier to try the broth. It's quite spicy.
It's not that spicy for me.
Oh, okay. Because
I love spicy food and Koreans love spicy food.
Yeah. All the food that I had in Korea. Okay, not all, but a lot of the food that I had in Korea was just red.
Just red.
Yeah, it was just like red. Everything was red. I was like, oh my goodness.
Yeah, but the coconut kind of, the coconut makes it not spicy.
Yeah, it cuts the spiciness. It's all, you say it tasted rich. It also is very rich here.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Really?
Yes. Anyway, thank you so much for coming down to the 5 Show studio.
Thank you.
감사합니다.
감사합니다.
Okay, I think I said it correctly. Did I say it correctly? Yeah, kind of. Yeah, okay. So anyway, tomorrow, for those of you who like sports, we talk about how you can prevent those common sports injuries. And we'll see you tomorrow on The 5 Show. All the best with your new label.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for coming down.